So this is it, the very last PO Box video. I've really enjoyed this project over the last 9 months, getting to know all of you and interacting with you in this way. Going forward, the PO Box will still be open and I will still reply if you include a clearly readable return address. I want to thank everyone who sent something in, from just simple but thoughtful letters or postcards, all the way up to creative artwork and even homemade play buttons. It's been amazing. So let's get started with the US. We start with a brand new state for me, Alaska, from where Jennifer sent this lovely card of a 1940s truck with a flat tyre. And Dana sent a variety of cards that she says best represents the state. I honestly didn't think I'd get anything from here, so thanks so much. I'm delighted to be scratching Alaska off. A single letter arrived from Arizona. George kindly sent a Game Boy Advance game and a Skeptile Pokemon card. Thanks George, I'll try and dig out my old Game Boy to play this. 4 pieces of mail came from California, starting with this classic postcard from Jose, who watches my videos during the graveyard shift. Next, Isaac sent a lovely letter with a drawing of Reggie, a dollar bill with a tiny drawing of Reggie, a selection of US coins including 2 state quarters, and this really cool shell necklace. You can check out Isaac's YouTube channel at Isaac Dessert Prod. Ronan sent a letter with some wonderful drawings, and also has a channel named Red Rider. And then lastly, brothers David and Jason kindly sent tons of state quarters, plus some incredible drawings of the Dark Fluff Ball and Tom and his Time Machine. Once again, they each have channels of their own, called Perfect Latios 70 and Cool Nerf Boy 21. From Colorado, Gracie sent a lovely letter and kindly included a $2 bill, one of my favourite banknotes in the world, plus a dollar coin, a mercury dime and a silver quarter. In a separate letter, Gracie included a picture of her money collection, Dog Messer, and this incredible drawing of Ralph and Tom in their box. I really love it, thanks Gracie. And then Colton, who's called Colton's Coin Finds on Instagram, sent an 1857 $20 bill from the Bank of Louisiana. It portrays Francis Scott Key, the writer of the US national anthem, and Columbia, Lady Liberty. What's more, the reverse of the note is in French, for the state's large French-speaking population. This is really generous of you, thanks Colton. And remember to check out his fantastic Instagram. 3 letters arrived from Florida, beginning with the letter and postcard of Montreal from Ryan, who's super interested in geography. Nicholas sent a letter, the Florida National Park Quarter, and this wonderful drawing of all things British, including Big Ben, Tower Bridge, and an old route master. And Eileen sent a letter, dollar coin, and these incredible acrylic pourings she made. How cool are they? From Georgia, Amber sent 2 letters, including some pictures and this super cool backpack buddy. She's also got 6 cats, Bella, Meatball, Sirloin, Meme, Brisket and Reggie. I recognise Amber from the comments. She's been watching since way back at the start, and so it's really cool to hear from you by mail too. Thanks Amber. And Ishan sent a letter, a stamp, and very kindly an old Indian coin featuring Queen Victoria, because the Queen Victoria coin I used in a video was super worn down. And Ishan has a YouTube channel too called Camo Pandas. Hawaii was another state from where I really didn't think I'd receive anything, so I was delighted when Nate's letter turned up. He included a glittery sticker and this Hawaii Silver Certificate emergency note. How amazing is that? He says they were stamped by the US government to make them void in case Hawaii ever became occupied by a foreign country during World War II. From Illinois, Tim, who also collects coins, sent a letter and a 1936 Buffalo nickel and 1976 Kennedy half dollar. These are so cool, thanks Tim. He also included pictures of his 2 cats, Thunder and Lightning, which are truly amazing names. Next is Iowa, from where Julia sent a beautifully typewritten letter and generously included 5 state quarters, Iowa, Maryland, Alaska, Arizona and South Carolina, on this luminous yellow card. Thanks so much, Julia. 3 letters turned up from brand new state Kansas, starting with this beautiful letter and photo Oliver took of Kansas City. The Kansas City, not the Missouri Kansas City, since they confusingly share a name. Oliver also kindly included the Kansas State Quarter and a dollar coin. Now Oliver, if you're watching, I did reply but it got returned to me, stamped insufficient address. If you could contact me by email at halfasleepchris@gmail.com to confirm your address, I'll get it sent out to you again. Next, Keith, who's 10 and used to live in England, sent a lovely letter and says he still tricks his friends with the British accent he learnt. And Jeff, Andrea and Ollie the dog rather generously sent me loads of Kansas themed goodies, including stickers, a magnet, a Wizard of Oz pin badge, a keyring, a postcard, a Field Notes notebook, as well as some super cool US coins. I love it all, thank you, especially the magnet, which is part of a set of all the states that I've now got a good few of. From Louisiana, another new state, George sent 3 postcards informing me about some of his state's unique customs and traditions. Now it's on to Maryland, from where Matthew sent a lovely letter with a wheat penny, bicentennial quarter, and some super interesting stamps. He also included this 1,000 dinara note from Bosnia and Herzegovina, which is a really cool design. From Massachusetts, Olive sent this amazing package and card for my birthday back in August. And yes, it really has been that long since I've done a PO Box video. I sincerely apologise once again. She included some cat toys for Ralph and Tom, a homemade pride badge, 2 magnets, 2 luggage tags, which Danielle and I have since used on a trip to France and Belgium, and these incredible earrings she made for Danielle, based upon the English breakfast video. And then last of all, Olive included this truly wonderful painting of Reggie on his bridge. I absolutely love it, thanks Olive, it's now on the wall in my bedroom. 2 letters arrived from Michigan, starting with a letter from Charlie, his cats Simba, Marigold and Alice, and his dog Minnie. He very kindly included 3 state quarters, from Mississippi, Rhode Island and Wyoming. And then Stephen and Marissa each sent a letter, this amazing drawing of all things half asleep Chris, and some sweets which I have long since eaten. They even live streamed my subscriber count as I hit 100,000 subscribers, which is so cool, and again shows just how long it's been since I made one of these videos. But they also included something very special, which you've probably already seen even if you don't realise it yet. They included 5 small Malayan tapir figurines, which I've been hiding in the background of all my videos as an Easter egg for the past few months. They're not in the banknote videos or entirely stop motion ones, but they are hidden somewhere in all my videos containing actual real life recorded footage, and will continue to be, so make sure you keep an eye out for them. And thanks a lot Stephen and Marissa, I am really grateful. Maddie from Missouri sent 2 amazing homemade postcards, one of a beach in summer, and the other a really cool art piece of her cat Kahlua, both in beautifully decorated envelopes as usual. Her brother Jared also sent a lovely drawing and letter, and attached a coin from their local zoo. Next up, a new state for me, Montana. Avery sent a fantastic letter with these super cool homemade coins, or Chris dollars. They're really creative, thanks Avery. And Shyla sent a letter and amazing postcard she drew, as well as various stickers from the state, the Montana State Quarter, and pictures of her dog Maggie. The next 2 letters come from Nevada, another new state. Gabriel sent pictures of cat Sunny, who has unfortunately since passed away, plus a poem he wrote about cats. There's also a picture of January's lunar eclipse and the Nevada National Park Quarter. And Alexander, who grew up in Illinois but now lives in Nevada, sent a wonderful letter and also included the Nevada National Park Quarter. I'm so lucky to have so many thoughtful and generous subscribers. I really appreciate it. From New Hampshire, Mahal sent 2 postcards and a letter inside this beautiful card he made, as well as an American Innovators dollar coin, which is a really cool design. Thanks Mahal. Next is New Jersey. Sebastian, who's German but currently studying in the state, sent a letter, 2 quarters, and a postcard celebrating the 80th anniversary of the famous War of the Worlds radio play, which the broadcasters didn't disclose as fake and led everyone to believe that they were actually being invaded by aliens. I might make a whole video about that actually, it's a pretty interesting story. And Sam Banana, as he'd like to be called, sent 2 letters including some great drawings, a rare penny and a dollar coin featuring President James Madison. New Mexico was yet another new state, from where Diego sent a drawing of Ralph and Tom, plus a little fact sheet about the state, with drawings of its flag and a cactus, and detailing the state's cities. Jack from New York sent a letter with pictures of his cats Mayflower and Gingsky, plus a US flag magnet, cool stamps, and a $50 and zinc penny, made during World War II when copper was in short supply and needed elsewhere. From North Carolina, Chelsea, who only recently moved to the state, sent a letter, pictures of her cats Serena and Hari, a really cool cat heartbeat sticker, the Rhode Island and Georgia state quarters, the DC National Park quarter, and a shiny 2019 penny. That's all super generous of you. Thank you, Chelsea. And Meher sent a letter, pictures of cats Saria and Nymeria, some postcards, Japanese coins, an origami crane, a small acrylic painting of some clouds, and tons of these really cool miniature envelopes. Caden from North Dakota, a new state, sent this lovely letter actually dated on my birthday, the 5th of August, with a drawing of Ralph and Tom using the Golden Gate Bridge. From Ohio, Claire sent a lovely letter including some information all about the state's landmarks, and pictures of her pet tarantula, Rose. Daxton sent a letter with pictures of his 2 dogs, Baker and Loki, and has a YouTube channel called EMC Toby2347. And Lily sent this incredible homemade card, pictures of her cats Rosie and Snappy, and dog Ivy, plus the Kennedy and Ohio state quarters and a $1 coin. Cooper from New State, Oklahoma sent 2 brilliant letters and has been watching my videos since 30k subscribers. Cooper, if you're watching, again I replied but it got returned to me marked insufficient address, so if you want to get in touch by email halfasleepchris@gmail.com, then I can get it sent out to you again. From Pennsylvania, William sent this wonderful picture of the moon he took, the Alaska State Quarter, and the National Park quarters from Delaware, Florida, South Dakota, and Nevada. I think this Mount Rushmore one has to be one of my favourite designs so far. And Andy kindly sent a sticker from when he ran the Boston Marathon back in 2008, since he knows that I'm also a keen runner. Andy grew up in Reading, Pennsylvania, which is a sister city to Reading here in the UK, where Ralph and Tom were found. Now it's on to the smallest state, Rhode Island, from where Khalil sent some wheat pennies, the California State Quarter, a picture of her dog, and this super cool Greetings From style postcard. From South Carolina, Roxanne sent a letter, and this super cool holographic postcard of Blue Ridge Parkway, which I recognise from one of the National Park quarters. She also says part of Forrest Gump's running route was filmed in the state, and now I really want to visit. And Ben sent a great letter, and included the Hawaii State Quarter, a new one for me, a silver $50, an old style 50p coin, and this wonderful drawing of a tuna from Hawaii. Christian from Tennessee sent this wonderful piece of artwork on a card, pictures of cats Mikey and Frankie who look super cute staring out the window together, and a ton of miscellaneous stickers from the state. 3 letters came from Texas, starting with this one from Catherine, who included a picture of her 4 cats, Miri, Maru, Tiger and Dee. Eddie sent a letter, a picture of cat Lulu who looks so cute, and a nickel commemorating the Louisiana Purchase. And Christy very kindly sent a ton of cool stuff, including a picture of her cat Maui, some cat stickers, a cat pen, a cat screen cleaner, this cool miniature bag for Danielle, and then drumroll please, 2 coin albums for all the state and national park quarters, including the state quarters from California, Texas and Louisiana. This is so thoughtful, so useful and so cool. Thanks a lot, Christy. Seriously, thank you so much. I absolutely love them. And I'll come back to them in a few minutes to put all my coins in once I finish the states. From Utah, Ken sent this really cool license plate, the Utah State Quarter and a selection of banknotes, including a $1 silver certificate note, which has a fascinating history behind it, some 100-year-old Mexican peso notes, and this Disney dollar banknote, which you should look out for in a video of mine about fantasy banknotes coming very soon. From Virginia, arrived this lovely letter from Justin, with pictures of his coin collection, and very kindly included a ton of US coins, and a couple of Canadian ones too. The state quarters include Alabama, Colorado, Iowa and Massachusetts, to name just a few, and I look forward to adding them to the coin album shortly. Thanks a lot, Justin. Marjorie from Wisconsin sent a marvellous card complete with an Elvis stamp magnet. Inside the card are all manner of goodies, including a Cayman Islands dollar, a guitar pick, some charms, some cool coins including this square one from Aruba and the Guam State Quarter, and a picture of Jasper the cat. Thanks so much, Marjorie. From the penultimate state, Wyoming, Dory sent a card and loads of wonderful postcards that represent the state, my favourite of which is about a strange element of the state's mythology, the jackalope, a creature that emerges on dark nights before thunderstorms, and mimics the singing of humans. Scary stuff. Dory also included the Wyoming State Quarter, a $1 coin, and some magnets from Wyoming and a recent trip to Idaho, which I'm delighted to add to my magnet collection, particularly as these are part of the set. And last of all we reach Washington DC, which isn't actually in a state, it's just a standalone territory. Though the sender themselves would like to remain anonymous, they have a super cute dog named Copper. So that's it for the US. We didn't quite reach all the states, but I think we got a good 44 or 45, which is incredibly impressive. Thanks so much to anyone who sent anything in, and as promised, here's a look at the coin albums, although I am tempted to make an entire video about the coins. The state album is looking pretty full. The first page is entirely completed and there are only 14 coins I don't have. The National Park album is understandably emptier, since these coins are much newer and less circulated, and some haven't even been released yet. Once again, a massive thank you to anyone who included one of these coins. Obviously I haven't found any myself. Every single one of these, and about 30 or 40 duplicates, has been very generously sent to me by one of you. This is very much our collection. So thanks so much. Next, it's time for the United Kingdom. We start in Bedfordshire, from where Harris sent a letter. Some wonderful drawings, a copy $100, a completed UK coin shield, as well as some cool world coins too. From Buckinghamshire, George, who sent a letter in the first UK PO Box video, sent another letter and asks, will I ever do a meet and greet? Yes, I'd actually planned at doing one sooner than now, but I'm awful at getting around to doing stuff, so hopefully in the springtime I'll do a few in various locations. Casper from Cambridgeshire, who has a dog named Blue and a cat called Fifi, sent this wonderful Polish postcard as well as a set of Polish coins, from 5 grossi all the way up to 2 zloty. These are amazing, thanks Casper. Next up, Cardiff, from where Libby sent a letter, a drawing of Reggie and her canary, who's also called Reggie, this marvellous drawing of Ralph on one side and Tom on the other, and this incredible comic strip of Ralph and Tom, showing Tom lifting Ralph up to help him finally press the light switch, something he's still unable to do in real life. I really love this, thanks Libby. And then to top it all off, Libby also included this super cool commemorative coin from the Cook Islands. From our first new county, County Armagh, Adria, I do hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, sent a letter and a ton of amazing drawings, including of herself, me, Reggie, Ralph and Tom. There's also a Euro 50-cent coin from Lithuania and some cat stickers. Lauren from nearby County Down, who wrote to me in the first UK video too, sent a letter with some pictures of an amazing 6,020-piece Hogwarts Lego set she built, featuring a dragon on Gryffindor Tower and the Great Hall. How amazing is that? From Cumbria, Levi sent a letter and very generously included these Lake District banknotes. Now, I'm deliberately not going to go into much detail because I want to make a full video dedicated to these notes. Hopefully it will be out in December, but thanks so much Levi, this is super kind of you. Harry from East Ayrshire, a new county for me, sent an amazing drawing of Ralph and Tom in his time machine, plus Harry included a dime and a half-franc coin. Next comes East Yorkshire, from where Bill sent a typewritten note and some postcards, portraying the incredible Humber Bridge and Hull Fair, one of Europe's largest travelling fun fairs amongst other things. From Edinburgh, Max sent 2 letters, featuring a postcard of Portobello Beach, a photo of Edinburgh Castle, some photos of a super cool 50p coin he found, and a picture of Barney the Greyhound. 5 letters arrived from Essex, starting with this anonymous letter from someone who has a cat named Phoebe. Phoebe's owner also drew some wonderful pictures of Reggie, Ralph and Tom. Felix sent a ton of European coins after a recent month-long interrail trip around the continent, including coins from Germany, the Czech Republic, Hungary, Poland, Latvia, Italy, the Netherlands and Greece. I hope you had a wonderful time and thanks so much for sharing these mementos with me, Felix. This lovely letter came from Frankie, as well as a drawing of his old cat. Frankie also wears glasses and also once lost his at sea. Frankie sent a follow-up letter with a drawing of Ralph and Tom, me and a postbox. Sebastian, who sent pictures of his adorable dogs Pugsley and Donut, asks how do I get my video ideas? I'm not sure really. I'm just interested in a lot of things. If I go to Paris for instance, I'll just read all about the city until something unusual or unique piques my interest, such as the Statue of Liberty. And then Thomas, who really likes the cat videos and the Greenwich Time Ball video, sent a wonderful letter with some drawings of Ralph and Tom. Annie from Fife, a new county, sent an absolutely beautiful letter with a postcard from the county, drawings of St Andrew's Cathedral and a parabolic curve, since she's just finished a maths degree, and this super cool golf ball marker coin token thing from St Andrew's. I've never heard of or seen these things before, so it's really interesting, thanks Annie. From Glamorgan, another new county, Alfie sent a lovely letter with drawings of Tom, Ralph and Reggie, and of the Golden Gate Bridge, and has a YouTube channel of his own. Now it's on to Glasgow, from where 2 letters were sent. Isaac sent a beautifully illustrated letter, as well as a drawing of Glasgow's Clyde Bridge and this amazing drawing of all things related to my channel, including the fake number 10, gold postboxes, Ralph singing and more. And Ross, whose letter arrived just in time to make it into the video, sent a drawing of Ralph and Tom. He's been to Thailand too, and his favourite video of mine is the Ralph and Tom theme song. Next, Greater London. Emma, who recently fell into the rabbit hole of my videos, sent a wonderful letter and has a rescue cat called Minnie she adopted from Battersea Dogs Home. Hugh sent a letter with some really cool Hong Kong dollar banknotes and an old round pound. Thanks Hugh, that's super generous of you. Evan, who has 2 Bengal cats named Rose and Bluebell, sent a letter and these fantastic drawings of me with Ralph and Tom and Danielle. They're so good, thank you. And Brian, who discovered my channel through the Golden Gate Bridge video, sent a colourful letter with a drawing of Reggie on the bridge. From Greater Manchester, Leon sent a letter with drawings of Ralph, Tom, Fort Reggie and me. Leon, if you're watching this, I did reply to you, but it got returned to me because the address was incorrect. If you could please get in touch with me via email, halfasleepchris@gmail.com, to clarify your address, and I'll get another sent out to you again. Next up is Hampshire, where I live. Amy sent a really beautiful letter and kindly included some coins, including a King Edward VII coin, for which I am super grateful. Amy also sent these wonderful homemade stickers related to my videos, including one of me from the Moustache Teacup video, a favourite of mine. From the Isle of Lewis, a brand new county for me. Zach sent a letter all about the Isle, plus a picture of the Bove River, and of his cats Bobby and Naboo, who are both super cute. Kent comes next, from where 4 letters arrived. Ryan sent a letter and has a YouTube channel himself called Team Lamplo Guy. Freddie sent this incredible letter/drawing of tons of the stuff from my videos, such as the Golden Gate Bridge, signpost, cats, banknotes, Big Ben, Amsterdam Gables, and fake number 10 to name just a few. Georgia sent an amazing letter with photos of Scampy the cat and Riffraff the dog, who unfortunately passed away last year. She also included a 10-cent coin from South Africa and some really cool drawings of our collective pets on coins. And Miles, whose YouTube channel is Mr. Limegrass, sent a letter and the props he used to make his very first stop motion. How cool is that? I'm honoured to have these, thanks Miles. From Lincolnshire, a brand new county, Ben sent a wonderful letter and postcard of Lincoln Cathedral, with his rabbit Nibbles on the back. Ben also made a custom £1 coin with Ralph and Tom on it. That's incredible, I love it, thanks so much Ben. Midlothian is another new one for me. Cal, who found my channel through the $100 trillion video, included a copy of the vertical Scottish £5 note, which I don't actually own, plus a photo from a trip to Beamish, which he visited after watching my video about it. I'm really glad you went, it's an incredible place and I hope you had a wonderful time. From Neath, the 3rd brand new county in a row for me, somebody who didn't include a name or return address sent a lovely letter, plus some translations of some Welsh words, which I won't embarrass myself trying to pronounce. There was also an old round pound, the design showing the completed shield made up by the other coins. Thanks a lot, whoever you are. Next is a 4th consecutive new county, Northamptonshire. Ellis sent a wonderful letter with drawings of Ralph, Tom in his time machine, and Reg in Fort Reggie. And I'm pretty sure it says Leyden, but also possibly maybe Caden, whose dad has a cat named Jacob, sent a lovely letter with the super cool drawing of Fluffy Ralph and Long Tom. From North Yorkshire, Will sent an amazing letter complete with drawings of the cats and his dog Archie, plus the Netherlands 5-cent coin and an old Spanish peseta. Nottinghamshire is another new one for me. Molly sent all sorts of cool stuff, including a letter, some rubbings of her coin collection, lyrics for a theme song for her dog Archie and friend's cat Max, this amazing drawing of Danielle with the elephant in Thailand, 2 homemade magnets for me and Danielle, and then this amazing jigsaw puzzle depicting the A to Z coins, the travel journal and Reggie. This is so thoughtful and so creative. I really love it. Thanks a lot, Molly. From the Orkney Islands, another new county, Joshua sent a marvellous letter with a drawing of a cat and tapir and photos of his coin collection, including the very rare Kew Gardens 50p, plus a picture of him and his super cute cat. Joshua also thoughtfully included tons of leaflets from the area, and I am now really keen to visit and see all this cool stuff. Thanks. Joshua's mum later sent a really sweet thank you card. From Oxfordshire, Ella, who has 2 guinea pigs named Polo and Bramble and a dwarf hamster named Mento, which I think are all excellent names, sent a letter with some French euro coins and this incredible painting of me and stuff from my channel. There's Reggie, Ralph and Tom, a tapir, the signpost and more. This is amazing, thanks Ella. Reese from Powys, a new county for me, sent a great letter with a gemstone from a trip to Portugal. Reese also challenged me to find the UK's best ice cream shop. In the new year, I'm finally gonna be finishing the Great British Adventure, including the letters I've missed, and I is for ice cream, so I'll see what I can do. 3 letters came from Shropshire. Tom sent a letter and this incredible custom banknote from the Bank of Sleep, featuring me, Ralph and Tom, and lots of elements from the current £10 note. I love how he's simply written numbers in place of a serial number. This is so cool, thanks a lot Tom. And Kyle sent 2 letters containing an absolute ton of cool stuff. There are 2 Scottish banknotes, which again I won't go into detail on as I want to do a full video on them at some point in the future, and a selection of cool coins and cool stamps. I'm particularly fond of this stamp of a building in Chester. I've now got an annual pass to Chester Zoo to visit the baby tapir, so I'll check the building out next time I'm up there. Thanks Kyle. Next is Somerset, from where Harrison sent this wonderful letter and drawings of me, Reggie, Ralph and Tom. If you're watching this, I wasn't 100% sure if I read your return address correctly, so I sent it and hoped for the best. If nothing's arrived, please get in touch so I can send more postcards out to you. Riley from South Yorkshire sent a letter plus a $1 bill, an Australian $5 bill, a banknote which I absolutely adore, a 2 Brazilian real note which features a sea turtle on the back, and this medal from a race. Thanks so much, Riley, I really love these notes. Next up, Suffolk. Jaden, who has an extensive coin collection, very kindly sent the old 20 krona note from Sweden. It's a marvellous design and I'm very happy to add it to my collection, thanks. From Surrey, Matthew sent a lovely letter with drawings of Ralph, Tom, Reggie and me half asleep, plus US coins including the Massachusetts state quarter. And another Matthew, also from Surrey, sent a wonderfully illustrated letter with drawings including a music box, 221B Baker Street, the Tube, a Union Jack teapot and Stonehenge. Warwickshire is the final brand new county for me. Archie sent a letter and pictures of his 2 cats, Tiger and Sarko, who have very similar personalities to Ralph and Tom. And Matt sent a letter with a picture of guinea pigs Alfie and Bailey. Unfortunately, Bailey recently passed away, but Alfie's going strong and loves kale and carrots. From the West Midlands, Joe sent a literal ton of coins and stamps from all over the world, including some super cool hand-drawn ones. He says his favourite is his cat one. Finally, we reach West Yorkshire. Ethan sent a letter, pictures of his dogs Marnie and Poppy, and some older South African Rand banknotes. Orson sent a lovely letter, and was watching my videos as he typed it. Jack sent a letter plus a cool Jersey 20p coin, as well as a really nice Czech Republic coin. And then a different Jack from West Yorkshire sent 2 letters, including this incredible postcard displaying the A to Z coin designs, plus a D for double-decker bus 10p coin, and the Sherlock coin, which I have still yet to find in circulation myself. Thanks, Jack. There were also 4 letters which didn't say where they were from. Lauren sent this wonderful card, and somebody sent this amazing drawing of me, Reggie, Ralph and Tom, plus a Jamaican $100 banknote. And Max sent a letter and super cool drawing, but unfortunately I can't quite read the address, so please get in touch if this is you, so I can send you a postcard. And lastly, this collection of postcards arrived with a 1,000 franc note from Central Africa. Thank you, whoever you are. So there we have it, 13 new counties, bringing the grand total to 56. That's really amazing. Thanks to everyone who sent something in and helped contribute. And finally, we reached the rest of the world. 3 letters arrived from Australia. Darby, who says she's almost watched all of my videos, sent this wonderful letter with pictures of her cats, Lonnie and Inzi, plus 5, 10 and 20 cent coins from Fiji. Her sister, Remy, also sent a marvellous letter, with more pictures of Lonnie and Inzi, a drawing of Lonnie hanging from the lights, which is something he does in real life, and 3 coins from Vanuatu. And Thomas sent a letter, this fantastic drawing, and some wonderful coins from the country. Thanks a lot, all of you. Adrian from Austria sent a letter with pictures of his coin collection, Grandma's dogs Roger and Mira, who he was visiting at the time he wrote the letter, plus a euro 10 cents and 20 cents coin. He has a YouTube channel called Adrian Pandora. From our first brand new country, Bahrain, Vishwanath sent a lovely letter in this wonderful drawing of Ralph and Tom. Like I say, Bahrain's a new one for me, thanks Vishwanath. From Bangladesh, Rowan sent an absolute ton of letters. I believe it's 12 in total. There are all sorts of colourful and creative drawings, writings and illustrations, including this incredible homemade play button to celebrate my channel reaching 200,000 subscribers. I really love it, thanks a lot Rowan. He also sent some pictures, including one of himself with the play button, plus some banknotes, as well as this absolutely amazing homemade half asleep banknote, with me on one side and Ralph and Tom on the other. It even has a plastic see-through window. This is all so kind, thoughtful and very creative. Thanks so much Rowan. Your reply is on its way, and you can check out Rowan's own YouTube channel, Xylo Rex. Also from Bangladesh, Shakur sent a letter that was cleverly sewn into a booklet. Sabir sent a wonderful letter with a set of brand new Bangladeshi Taka banknotes. This is so kind, thanks Sabir. And Shafin sent this amazing fold out letter that's too big for me to film on my cutting mat. So here is a shot of it zoomed out, detailing loads of the banknotes from the country. There seems to be a theme of creativity and kindness from my subscribers in Bangladesh. I can't wait to one day visit the country myself. From Belarus, Diana sent a marvellous letter, which I've only just actually replied to, but it is on its way. She included some beautiful postcards and photographs, a Sherlock sticker, a diamond-shaped brooch for Danielle, some ribbon, a Ukrainian banknote and Russian ruble banknote, and a set of Belarusian coins. Thanks so much, Diana. From Brazil, G. Johnson sent this amazing postcard of Rio de Janeiro. It looks so nice. I'd love to one day visit for myself. A single letter arrived from Bulgaria. Christina sent a postcard of a traditional Bulgarian house and very generously included a complete set of Bulgarian coins. These are amazing and I look forward to learning all about them. Thanks, Christina. 4 letters arrived from Canada, starting with this beautiful one from Erica with some really cool illustrations of all things Canadian on the back. There's also loads of pictures of her cat Silas, who she even took to prom, plus this really interestingly shaped coin from the Caribbean and a coin from Israel. Eva sent a wonderfully hand-painted card and enclosed some marvellous old Chinese banknotes which are just fascinating. And Michael sent 2 packages, since the first got lost in the mail but then luckily turned up 4 months later. He included a letter, these amazing magnets of Ralph, Tom and a Union Jack made using a 3D pen, and 5 commemorative Canadian coins. I love it all, thanks so much Michael. From Croatia, our second brand new country, Ivan sent a letter with loads of cool drawings and bits of information, including a Union Jack, pictures of his pets Jumper and Stella, and 2 sachets of Banana Chino, a sort of banana-y hot drink for me and Danielle. Denmark was another new country, from where Rose, who has a rabbit named Chili, sent 2 postcards, and 2 10-ore coins from the country. Annie Rusa from Finland sent a letter with recommendations of things to do if/when I visit Helsinki. She also very generously included an old set of Estonian krooni banknotes, which I love and for which I am very grateful. Thanks a lot, Annie Rusa. Surprisingly, France is a brand new country, despite making up a fairly significant percentage of my audience. Tea Garden sent this beautiful letter in this beautiful envelope and included this amazing Tapia sticker. I love it, thank you. And Daniel sent a letter with some euro coins, French francs, a Venezuelan coin, a Czech crown, a 50p and a stamp, as well as this wonderful drawing of Ralph and Tom, and me with some items related to my channel. It's all so cool. Paula from Germany sent a marvellous letter, along with some stamps and loads of these really cool tiny little photographs of the city where she lives, its sights and landmarks, and herself playing the oboe, along with some notes curating the pictures. This was a fascinating read, thanks Paula. From Hong Kong, someone who didn't leave a name or address but is turning 9 in a few weeks sent a postcard with drawings of Ralph and Tom on the back. 2 letters arrived from Hungary. Zoltan sent a letter in this 1 million trillion pengo note from when Hungary went through the worst ever hyperinflation in history. And Norbert sent a letter and this decidedly less hyperinflated 5 pengo, plus some old Polish zloty, a train map since he's a train enthusiast and even works as a railway conductor, 2 postcards, and loads of commemorative 50 foreign coins. Thanks so much to both of you. 3 letters came from India. Raj, who sent a letter in the last video, sent some postcards, a 5 rupee note, and this super cool stamp sheet from the country. Sumil sent a letter plus a brand new 20 rupee note, which has been released since I made my video about the currency. Here's the note under UV light. And Ritvik sent a letter with some coins and a drawing of the cats, an annotated map of the country, and a Marauder's map from Harry Potter. Thanks all of you. Next is Ireland. First up is James, who has a really cute cat named Hamish, and sent a letter, a guitar pick, a Norwegian coin and some sweets. Jack sent a wonderfully typewritten letter which was a truly fascinating read, plus a hand-drawn map of the country's counties, a postcard of the Burren, loads of photos, a 20,000 shilling banknote from Uganda, and this super cool commemorative Irish coin. And Erin sent a really lovely letter and kindly included a 1p coin from the country before they used the euro. Laos was a new country, from where Brendan sent this super cool postcard of a tuk-tuk there, along with information all about the place. Thanks for enabling me to tick off the country. From Liechtenstein, another new country, Kajitan, I do hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, sent this beautiful postcard. Once again, thanks for enabling me to tick off this tiny country. 2 letters came from Malaysia, starting with this one from Eza, who kindly included 2 Malaysian ringgit notes. And Mohammed sent a letter, postcard, flag, and some beautifully illustrated information about the country, as well as 3 different old Malaysian ringgit notes. Thanks you two, I'm really building up quite the collection of ringgits. Expect a video soon. 6 letters arrived from the Netherlands. I want to pronounce this I don't know, I'm really sorry. Sent a letter and 3 wonderful postcards of Where's Wally, the houses of Amsterdam, and Tom Kitten, the Beatrix Potter character from one of my favourite coins. And Olaf sent a beautiful postcard from Mallorca, although the return address was for the Netherlands, so that's why I'm including it here. Jan Willem sent this incredible presentation booklet with Dutch coins through the ages, and was kind enough to translate the entire text for me. It was a fascinating read, thanks, and it's remarkable to see their evolution over time and the stories they tell. Thanks so much. Thomas and Argy were on a recent trip to Jordan and found a shop selling weird and wonderful banknotes, so very kindly got some for me, including an old Iraqi dinar and a Jordanian dinar. That's so thoughtful of you, thanks a lot. Also, your return address was incomplete, so if you'd like me to send some postcards in return, please do get in touch. Ollie sent this wonderfully illustrated letter with drawings of me, Reggie, Ralph and Tom, as well as him and his cat Zorro. And Wouter sent a beautifully typewritten letter, and very kindly included a lucky dollar bill and a Netherlands patch. There was also an amazing package from Dirk, but unfortunately I'm away as I'm editing this video and for some reason I can't find the files with it in. I'm super sorry Dirk, I'll show it during the end screen of my next video in a few days' time. 6 letters also came from New Zealand, starting with this really marvellous letter from Jade, drawings from Eden and Caleb, and a selection of cool New Zealand stamps. I love it all, thanks Jade, especially the drawings. Toby, who has been watching my videos for an entire year, sent a beautifully illustrated letter with some really cool stamps on the envelope too. Mariah sent a card, this incredible art piece, pictures of her cat Willow, some super cool cat stamps, and a coded message in the Dancing Man cipher from the Sherlock books. Decoded, it reads, "Say hi to Ralph and Tom for me." Hi Ralph and Tom. Jamie sent a letter, a $1 coin from Fiji and a $2 from New Zealand, and photos of cat Melon on a homemade Golden Gate Bridge. That's absolutely incredible. I love it, Jamie. I'm really sorry to say that Melon has since sadly passed away, but it looks as though he or she had an amazing life with a wonderful owner. Polly sent loads of cool stuff, including a letter, a commemorative coloured New Zealand coin, stickers from her band The Polly Johnson Set, and this absolutely incredible print of a drawing she did of the country's coins. I love it so much that I framed it. Thanks, Polly. And then Alex sent this super funky postcard with the North Dakota state quarter, an old New Zealand 20-cent coin, plus a squished penny from a trip to Hershey's World in America. Thanks so much, Alex, and the quarter is a new one for me. Next, a brand new country, Northern Macedonia. Jacques has been trying to send me mail since the PO box first opened, but it kept getting lost along the way. Thankfully, it eventually got returned to him, and he posted it again, and this time it arrived. There are some incredible drawings, a picture of his cats Janny and Zuzu, a picture of him and his siblings, a super cool 10 Macedonian dinar note, and even more drawings. Thanks so much, Jacques. You should check out his channel, Jacques Animations, and trust me, it's fantastic. Travis from brand new country Pakistan sent a letter with some Pakistani rupee banknotes, a new currency for my collection, plus some beautiful stamps from the country. These banknotes are beautiful, thanks a lot Travis. From the Philippines, Claire sent a really lovely letter with pictures of her dogs Dax and Kulit, and cats Kit Kat and Minnie, plus a really cool cat stationery set, and collection of Philippine coins. And Julian sent a letter, drawing, a commemorative Philippine coin, and a 100 peso banknote. Julian has a YouTube channel called Julian Collects that's all about banknotes and coins. From Russia, Peter sent a letter and loads of amazing goodies, featuring 5 super interesting Russian ruble banknotes, a ton of coins, and this lovely badge of St. Basil's Cathedral in Moscow. This is all lovely, thank you Peter. Serbia was a new country, from where Andrija sent a letter, some postcards, and a set of Serbian dinar banknotes, in perfect, crisp condition. These banknotes are truly wonderful, thanks so much Andrija. From Singapore, Sitchin sent 2 postcards, one of which is made from scratch-off foil. I've been eagerly waiting until this video to scratch it off and reveal the image underneath. That's so cool, it's the same place from the original picture but in modern day, perfectly lined up. From South Africa, Sarah Monica sent a letter with some postcards, an old British coin and 2 old South African coins, and this amazing comic strip she drew entitled How to Dress for the Weather. This is excellent, thanks for sharing it with me. 2 letters arrived from Spain. Victor, who you may remember from a previous PO Box video, sent another letter with some Japanese yen coins, a photo of his hamster Otto with the postcard I sent him the first time, some cool information about Parma's Cathedral, a drawing of me, and some super cool film prints from Mallorca. Victor also challenged me to say some particular Spanish words. Halagueno, which means flattering, ronrono, which means purr, and I don't even know, which means orange. Let me know how I got on. Pretty poorly, I think. Victor has a channel of his own called Victor Delgado Souza, and Pablo sent a marvellous letter, as well as postcards from Madrid's Royal Palace and an old Spanish peseta note, which is tiny, I love it. Pablo has an Instagram called Pab Maps, where he publishes really great content about maps and geography. From Sweden, Emmanuel sent this super cool homemade card with loads of drawings to do with my channel. Inside was a picture of his dog, Bella, and a 5 krona coin from the country. Thanks so much. From Switzerland, Jamie sent a wonderful letter and a drawing of Danielle with the elephant in Chiang Mai, and Ralph and Tom, and also generously included some Thai and Swiss coins, and New Zealand and Lesotho stamps. And Kajetan, who sent the postcard from Liechtenstein, also sent one from somewhere I've always wanted to go, Miniature Wonderland in Hamburg, the largest miniature exhibition and model railway in the world. When I do eventually visit, I'll make a video all about it. From the United Arab Emirates, a new country for me, Amina sent these beautifully decorated letters with pictures of her cat, Cookie, who is so cute. Amina also included a ton of dirham coins from the country. Thanks a lot, it's very generous of you. Vo from new country Vietnam sent a letter plus some Vietnamese dong banknotes and a collection of colourful stamps from the country. And lastly, from Zimbabwe, a third consecutive new country, Connor sent a letter, pictures of his cats Pepsi and Boom Boom, and dogs Monty, Magu, Harry and Hannah, plus this bond note from the country. I actually wanted to get hold of one of these for the Zimbabwe hyperinflation video, but never could. It's a sort of currency tied 1-to-1 for the US dollar that the country uses now. They're very similar in design to the old Zimbabwe dollar, just with a bit of a modern update. So thanks a lot, Connor, I really appreciate it. And that's it. 45 US states, 56 UK counties, and an amazing 62 countries. I'm speechless. This is way more than I'd ever hoped or expected. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week in Venice, Italy.